In this video, we are going to show you our drive from Fort Lauderdale all the way to Key West. Let's go. Alright, our first stop is going to be Einstein Brothers Bagels. Now for folks in Florida, Einstein Bagel is very common, but for people who are not in Florida, like Hiz and Isa, coming to Einstein Bagel is a treat. It is 10:44. We just finished Einstein Bagel, 3 hours and 58 minutes, all the way to Key West from Fort Lauderdale. We'll do a quick time check. 12:56. We are still 2 hours 47 minutes away and just about to enter Key Largo and just stuck in traffic. Next to Key Largo Hammock, a botanical state park. So we have been here for what, 20 minutes or so? When we started Fort Lauderdale, we were gonna arrive 3:10. It's now 3:38 arrival, but hopefully just a little bit more. This whole plaza is called Pink Plaza. We are at a gas station, gonna stretch our back a little bit. 2 hours 23 minutes left. We are next to what, Kingdom Escape Rooms. Back on the road after a quick stop to pick up a nutritional Diet Coke. We are passing by Key Largo, pretty close to where we stayed 2 years back. We came here for a long weekend and stayed at Waterfront Marina. We'll put it on the screen, but we really like staying in Key Largo. And then we came to this Burger King,
and the guy gave us extra bag of fries. Their
fish fillet sandwich was great. Amazing. And we always say the Key West fish fillet at Burger King was amazing. Paris Park. It's an Italian restaurant. Oh, that's the Key Lime Pie Factory. Tavernier Creek Marina. See that big sign over here. But so far we haven't really seen a lot of water. Okay, so we got detoured to Old Highway instead of the main highway. We saw some traffic there. So arrival now is at 3:55. Getting a tour of Old Town Key West. The detour is ending and then we have just a little bit of traffic on the main road left. So this time Google worked. On the previous time it took us in the back road and we were stuck there for 25 minutes just because of a signal to merge onto the main highway. Did you see these colorful homes on stilts?
Can you heart it?
They're all high up. They actually look really nice. So here's the Isla Mirada Visitor Center. We took a picture with this lobster a couple of years back, so tomorrow on our drive back we'll stop here again.
What?
There's an iguana.
It's over there. It's over there, Isa. It's over there.
Oh yeah. That's the iguana. And look at the traffic in the back. Alright, so we're crossing a bridge. Yeah, there was a boat party on the other side. This is the entrance of Theater of the Sea, which is a marine mammal park in Isla Mirada. Yeah, let's see how much time do we have left on our drive. An hour 46 minutes. But a lot of this is going to be on the 7 Mile Bridge. The History of Diving Museum is here. Okay, one day I want to go in there. You can easily come here and stay for a couple of days and just hit a couple of museums, maybe go to the shore, check out the sandal factory, which is really just a store, and the Islander Resort. That behind Alia is the Hurricane Monument, which we stopped at a couple of years back, took some pictures, read about it. That's the Isla Morada Fish Company. And look at all this construction happening. So if you're planning a trip on the Keys, you gotta watch out for all the road work, which can really add time to your commute. Passing by Robbie's. So if you Google what you want to do on the Keys, Robbie's always come up. It's a place where you can take some boat tours. You can see one boat loading. You can also feed some fishes. You can feed tarpon, but it's always very, very crowded. A lot of the overseas highway or US 1S, the miles per hour ranges right now is 55, but it's a single lane highway, so you want to stick with the 55, 57 range, but it does go down all the way to 40, sometimes 30, depending on where you are. Just noticed they have these wooden electrical poles. They switched it over to the cement electrical poles, maybe trying to make this a little bit more hurricane proof. Again, water on one side, and then you have these really nice homes on the other. Finally, after 2 hours of driving, it's 55 miles per hour and hardly anybody in front of us. Or actually 50 miles per hour. So it changed. Look at all those people fishing. This is very close to Ann's Beach. And this is a walkway that runs right next to the road, and like it's like a party over there. You can see, let me see if I can catch them with their umbrellas, fishing rods. This is an hour and a half away from KeyWest, Fiesta Key. We're passing by the city of Layton. I think this is where we stopped for some pictures. Yeah, next to that yellow house. We'll also put that on the screen. We're doing riddles as we drive through the Keys. One of the riddles that Ali is trying to solve is, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What is it?
Time.
Oh, you said time. It's not correct. No, well, you're very... Steps, you got it. Good job. Good. Yeah, the next riddle is, I'm easy to lift, but hard to throw. What is it?
Morale.
Morale? No.
Cotton.
Cotton? You're very close.
Okay, feather.
Feather. You got it. Dude, you're good at this. And just a quick check on where we are. We're playing riddles, and right in front of us is Duck Key. Okay, so the next riddle for Alia is, which fish costs the most? Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
It's a very common fish.
Goldfish.
Goldfish is correct. What goes up but never comes down?
Time.
Time, you're very close.
Age.
Yes, that's correct. We've just entered Marathon past Duck Key, which looked really, really nice. Just like the giant lobster and shark, here's the giant dolphin. An hour and 13 minutes away, and we still have the 7 Mile Bridge upcoming. An hour and 12 minutes left. This drive is wonderful. Highly recommend anybody who's thinking of flying into Key West. You can save a lot of time, but if you do like really, really nice drive with some beautiful water views, US 1 South or the Overseas Highway is highly recommended. By the way, there are cops and highway patrol all over US 1 South. Little heads up, if you're driving here, you gotta watch out for your speed. But we picked up this Dodge Durango for our drive through Key West. And I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there are ants crawling out of the vent like every 2 minutes. So there's also another shark sculpture for aquarium encounters. And I think there's an airport, a small airport coming up. Monroe County. Oh, that was the aviation sheriff's office. And let's see if we can spot a couple of planes. There's some Pipers, Cessnas. Oh, there's a DC-3. Oh, fun. Good spotting, plane spotting. Yeah, T6. Oh, Fran, what is this? The World War II? T6?
Yeah, T6 trainer.
Oh, that's very cool. Is it a Black Hawk?
Yeah, these are Black Hawks.
Two Black Hawks standing there. Chinooks? I think they're Chinooks.
Yeah.
There are a couple of Chinooks here too. Okay, this is the Florida East Coast Railway. And then the Crane Point Hammock Park with this cool sculpture here. Tilden Scuba Center and Banana Bay Resort. So passing by Turtle Hospital. Look how cool that Starbucks is. Jet ski tours, Porky's. Alia, we have to come here one time without it being like a weekend trip, so then we can park the car and like literally spend half a day walking the length of this. This bridge where people were walking, it's not ending. It just keeps going on and on. So you can see this little island in the middle. It's called Tour Pigeon Key, and there's a break in the bridge, so you actually can't go all the way. Here's her, Anissa. This is the 7 Mile Bridge. And that's Grandpa, Grandma, and Uncle. Now you can see the broken part of the bridge, like it's falling apart. And on the other side, you see these small islands. Look at this RV park. There must be 1,000 RVs here. And we're gonna do a quick time check. Our arrival is at 4 o'clock. We had a couple of places where we hit traffic. We are 44 minutes away, passing right by the Bahia Honda State Park. And if my pronunciation is wrong, you can comment below, let us know. Oh, that bridge is all like falling apart. Actually falling into the water. I just bought some campgrounds. Yeah, on the other side, I missed it. But next to Big Pine Key were some campgrounds. I saw a couple of tents out there right next to the ocean. Alright, 38 minutes away. You can see where we are on the map. We are close to Middle Torch Key. We actually just passed a visitor center. It said KeyWest Visitor Center. Okay, that's Florida Keys National Wildlife Refuge Nature Center. This kind of reminds or brings back memory of when we went to the wildlife refuge in close to Anchorage, Alaska. Actually, it was like maybe 40 minutes away from Anchorage, right? In Alaska. We're not going to put the video link here, but you can search our channel and things we try, things we do, and you can check out the episode where we were like just 4 feet away from a brown bear and a black bear, which is pretty cool. So let's check out where we are. It doesn't have the name of where we are.
It's a no-name key.
No-name key and the keys. Okay, so this is the Torch Key channel, and the keys are Little Torch Key, and that's what we are entering right now.
No, that's the big torch.
Oh, yeah, on this side is the Big Torch Key. So that was the Ramrod Key is what we are entering now. This is the Boondocks. We're 16 minutes away. We are starting to wrap up our Key West road trip tour. Last week we were in Quito, and this week we are in Key West. So from Quito to New York to Key West. What an adventure between being at 9,000 feet in Quito, Ecuador to now at 0 feet, because we are kind of like at sea level here, 11 minutes away. But I didn't really feel the drive, even though we woke up at 2:30. Our flight was 5:45. We picked the car around 9:30, had a bagel stop, and right now the time is 4 o'clock. So it's been 14 hours of commute for us and the family. Right over there.
Wait, what?
And the kids are chirping in the back. They're playing road trip bingo. And we are here. We are just passing through Stock Island. This is what it looks like. There's a bridge that we're going to cross into Key West. So if I zoom out, our journey that started in Long Island, New York at 2:30, 3 o'clock at night, with a flight on Frontier Airlines to Fort Lauderdale, then a drive from Fort Lauderdale through Miami, all the way down to Key Largo, all the Keys, Marathon, Isla Morada, all the little keys, and now we are in Key West. I would say a 12-14 hour journey. So happy. Here's the sign. We are in Key West. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick episode on our drive to the Keys. And if you're put off by how expensive it is to fly from New York direct to the Keys, highly recommend just fly into Fort Lauderdale and take a beautiful road trip down to the Keys. Catch you guys in the next one. Is Dagny Johnson. It's a cool name. When we started, so here's a really nice benefit of getting stuck in traffic. You can spot wildlife.
Then you will be able.
I thought it was a plastic bag. Please do not play with your seatbelt.
Now it's gonna be in my collection.
So I guess Sandal Factory is just like a souvenir shop throughout the Keys. I thought it was an actual sandal factory where they manufacture giant sandals.